Okay, so I'm Rod Nelson. I've had a request on a message board that I'm on to kind of show what I've got for cars, and because I was asking for some help with ideas for buildings and stuff like that, and they wanted to see what kind of cars I had so they have an idea. This is the extent of my rolling stock that works. I've got, I don't know, let's see if I can show you. There's a junk box there and another one. Anyway, I got a bunch of cars that need some TLC and need to be put together. So anyway, what we got is I got a couple of well cars here. I really like these. I'm actually thinking about getting a mess load of these and actually run one train with nothing but well cars. This big, huge monster car, so we can zoom out a little bit. I've never actually ran it. My curves are big enough for it. It would run them. But I'm thinking about selling it just because those Union Pacific cars don't like to stay on there. And I'm missing the saddles. There's just a couple more cars. Little flat bottom gondola. There's a flatbed there. There's a couple box cars. I got that Course car there. I really liked tankers back in the 80s, so I bought all these tankers. Here's another flat car, a Sea box car. Another Sea covered hopper. I'm sure you can see a little hopper, or the little gondola back there. Actually, I should say it's a covered gondola. And they got another larger tank car and a bunch of box cars. Again, most of these are Union Pacific. See another tanker, one of my many tries at weathering. That's covered hopper. My plan with that is I want to get a bunch of 2-bay covered hoppers. That's actually a 3, but I want to get a 2-bay, and I want to see if I can't build some sort of semblance of a sand plant, since I live in Wisconsin and there's tons of frac sand plants around here. You can see there's a couple tankers there, and the light's not right in here, but that's a cattle car I've had forever. Another Union Pacific car. I like these as well, these auto racks. They seem to be really nice. I like to actually buy. That's another one I tried weathering, and that one actually turned out really good. I bought this cheap airbrush from Harbor Freight. I only paid like 20 bucks for it. I mean, it works great, but I thought it'd be a good learning tool before I go out and spend money on like a Badger or something like that. I don't know if you can see them real well, but there's a Milwaukee Road tail car in there, Union Pacific Diner, and probably can't see that one real well, but that's another Milwaukee Road. That's a sleeper car, and that one actually says Chippewa Valley on it, which is where I live, is in the Chippewa Valley. And just another couple, I think you've probably seen these tankers already. That's pretty much my extent of my rolling stock. I do plan on buying more, and you know, I'm going to throw in a few buildings. I got ideas for buildings. Next I'm going to show you the few buildings I have, and then I'm going to give you a quick idea of what Okay, this is kind of the extent of my building. Seriously, I really won't have many. You can see here I got this little house that was given to me. This thing was butt ugly, not that it's still not butt ugly, but it's, you know, I painted the roof. It was yellow on the roof. I didn't like that. I darkened in the bricks and made it look nicer. Of course, I'm a Doctor Who fan, so who could be without a TARDIS? I'm going to hide that somewhere on the layout. Haven't decided where, probably somewhere in my town. I got a little, you can see it very well, a little German house here. You know, they're quite popular here in Wisconsin, so I thought I would have that. It's kind of an older, I believe, 50s style building, maybe newer, I'm not positive. It was, I think it's kind of a Kip-ash kit, I'm not sure. And this is what I'm going to be using for my station for when the trains pull up on my excursion line. These are Hornby units. They just push together and you can just glue them down. I've actually, you see that big hole in the middle? That's actually for a light. If I could find the lights, I would have thrown one in there just showing you, but they're, I don't know where they disappeared to. I've got a mess in this house. Well, in the living room anyway. So anyway, let's just give you a quick tour. Okay, so you can see right here, this whole covered area here is a geyser gate. I decided not to use plywood at all. I don't know if you can see this, but I just have foam laying right on top of the board. The only reason I did the geyser gate with the thing is because I wanted a little more room to glue to. Again, you can see my slow smoker going. That thing's really going good now. I'll probably set off my fire alarm here in a few seconds. This is my Union Pacific U-boat. It runs, but it's noisy and it needs some lubing. Maybe, I don't know, might even need a new motor for all I know. Everything on my layout is DCC. This is my GP9. That's going to be one of the main engines running around. I don't remember exactly. I got one at the train shop. It's an SD. I don't remember. It's something SD something -2 anyway. It's actually got all the dish lights on it flat, and the lights flash back and forth when you blow the horn and everything. It's really nice. The first one I'll have with sound. I do have a couple engines with sound, but they're steam engines. So anyway, I just got some track. I'm gonna zoom out here. I have some tracks set down. Nothing's permanent yet. This down here is already permanent. I mean, this is glued down. But once you get up by where the GP9 is, that's all just sitting there. None of the track is glued or nailed. It's just sitting there. Anyway, you can kind of see my excursion line going up and around. My mountains aren't completely done. I was trying some stuff with that blue board using as a background. I was going to draw clouds, but I'm just not the painter I was hoping I was. And yeah, those are pre-made curves. They're Hornby curves. They're actually a lot nicer. For some reason, I just cannot bend the flex track very well. It's hard to get flex track right now, so I'm going to kind of use the Hornby stuff for the time being. If it works great, then I'm going to leave it. But anyway, you can see my risers coming up and around back behind the computer here. See if I can kind of give you an idea of what's going on. So it goes all the way into the corner. You can see my big monster screen in the computer here. Why I need it, I don't know. This is actually going to go over in the other room, and there's going to be a touch tablet in here to run JMRI. This is my mess right here. You can see some more risers in the back. Those are actually 4%. The other ones are 2%. I'm going to be running pink foam all the way in between for the 4-inch. And it's going to run all the way back and around and come down over here on the far side once this one gets its other legs and stuff done, which I haven't done yet. But anyway, this is all just going to be my, there's going to be some industry in here. It's going to be a yard right where all my cars are sitting. It's not going to be a big yard, but as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of cars, so I guess I don't have to worry about that. And then this is just going to come around the back. Since that board's a little longer than I needed, and it's in the corner, I'm going to try and throw an industry back there. And then we're back to the geyser gate. And that's pretty much a tour of my layout. I mean, I may do something different later on and add on a little bit more, but I like it the way it is, and I guess I'll leave you with the picture of my sluice smoker going like crazy here. Surprised it hasn't set off the fire alarm yet. It usually does.